As we approached the famed Chihuly Garden and Glass Museum in Seattle, a grove of playful glass tree sculptures whetted our appetite for the unexpected. Imagine our surprise when we were greeted inside by shelves of what I thought were predictable glass pots, bowls, and containers. But the display got better when my eyes turned to a table of more artful and unusual glass forms. And that was just the beginning. With my faith restored in the whimsical creations of Dale Chihuly, I was eager to see more, and I was ready to learn more about the one-eyed artist who found surprising ways to bring glass to life. Dale Chihuly lost his left eye in a car accident in 1976, then 3 years later dislocated his left shoulder while body surfing. He was no longer able to wield a glass-blowing pipe. So he had to build a team of skilled artisans to help him bring his visions to life. Like this one, a multi-dimensional glass creation that dominates the sea life room. Look closely and below the surface to find shells, plants, and other aquatic creatures. While Chihuly enlists the help of others to execute his designs, his vision often starts with a sketch. Here's a concept of a goldfish on the left and an octopus on the right. Here's how the octopus came to life. It may have had brothers and sisters as well, all born of the same sketch. Chihuly loves vibrant colors, especially when they can be displayed with light shining through. This large-scale installation is very similar to his most famous work, the Fiore di Como, which uses 2,000 hand-blown glass flowers to cover the lobby ceiling of the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. Multiple layers give the illusion of movement as you pass underneath. Vibrant flowers and seascapes give Chihuly license to overwhelm the viewer with light and color. The artist's early training in interior design may explain his fascination with chandeliers. Here's a whole room of them. Imagine being the housekeeper who has to clean them. Films shown at the museum give us insight into how Dale Chihuly works with his team to shape these one-of-a-kind creations. Here are a few clips that show bits and pieces of the process.
Variety. They ended up looking like clouds. And then another color on the outside. So those are 3 layers. Sometimes it'd be as many as 4 or 5 layers if we wanted to. And then it'd be a lip wrap color, usually contrasting to the interior or exterior color. Then the final heat, you go in, it gets hot, hotter, hotter, you have to move faster, faster, and the ball begins to open. It gets open to about 4 feet, then you hold it down, and then the wrinkles and the forms take place, and much of that has to do with how the color was applied and how the piece was blown.
On the way out, we walked down a long corridor hung with, what else? Chihuly chandeliers. I was surprised they could be exposed to the weather and survive. I guess there's something enduring about the bold glass art of Dale Chihuly.